Chloe has a sister. Audrey Bourgeois is a no for me. And it looks like Marinette has a new friend. Hey y'all, welcome to Anime Puffs. I'm your host Wiley, and today I'm going to be talking about Soul Crusher from Season 4 of Miraculous Ladybug. So if you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Share if you care. Follow me on all socials. Now, let's go. So this episode was juicy. We had a lot of things happening in this episode. There was a lot of Chloe action, a lot of Audrey action. Y'all know Audrey, Chloe's mother, is just a mess. And we also got a chance to see Marinette's friends that we love. So we open up the episode with Zoe riding in a limo, and she ends up stopping at Marinette's parents' bakery. Marinette is very clumsy, and she ends up making a big mess in an accident by knocking some stuff over. So Marinette acknowledges that she is clumsy, and I loved it. We saw Clumsinette. So we definitely can see that the creators have been watching a lot of reviewers' videos. I've been feeling that for the last couple of episodes. And I like to see Marinette embracing her clumsiness. I'm fine with the clumsiness. Clumsiness is okay. Creepiness is okay, but creepiness that violates Adrian's boundaries is a no-no. I'm okay with the weird, I'm just not okay with the violating people's boundaries. So it was nice to see Marinette just play around with the running gag of the show. Marinette asks Zoe why she's here as in Paris. Zoe says that she's in Paris to visit her family, and she admits that she only has one friend. So that is so sad. Oh, poor Zoe. Marinette gives Zoe her number and asks her to just hang out, so that was cool. Zoe ends up meeting with Audrey, who we find out is her mother, and Mayor Bourgeois is her stepfather. And Zoe starts to just immediately complain, and I was just like taken aback by that. Like, whoa, we just met you were just sweet a minute ago, Zoe. How did we just switch this up so fast? And Zoe basically explains to her mother that she found roaches in her locker, and that's why she wants to come to Paris. So I was just like, whoa, like roaches, ew, not the roaches. So I felt bad for Zoe, and I just really wanted to know what happened. Zoe and Chloe then meet, and Chloe is rude and just starts roasting Zoe from her head to her toes, and we can just tell by the look on Zoe's face that she feels uncomfortable. And Chloe says that she'll be Zoe's mentor if she proves herself worthy, and she may in fact let Zoe borrow her shoes if she proves that she's worthy enough to wear them by listening to what Chloe tells her to do. Chloe tells Zoe, these names, to find her a patsy. If she can find her a patsy, she'll be able to borrow Chloe's shoes. And she explains the difference between a minion and a patsy. And in this moment, we see Sabrina inside of Chloe's closet. I know y'all Sabrina and Chloe shippers were just going crazy. Like, why is Sabrina in a closet out of all places? Is Miraculous trying to tell us something? Who knows? Next, we see Chloe show Zoe around on their way to school. And Chloe is just being so rude to Zoe. I felt so bad for her. And Chloe introduces Zoe to her classmates as her half-sister. Marinette's friends instantly think negative thoughts about Zoe, but Marinette surprisingly defends Zoe. So this was surprising. This is like one of the rare times where we see that Marinette is not instantly getting jealous over a girl. We also saw that she didn't really get jealous over Faye from the Shanghai special, so that was nice. So we're moving forward. And Marinette tells her friends that they shouldn't judge Zoe before they actually meet her. And we learn that Chloe sees Marinette as a patsy and wants Zoe to make use of her. So in this episode, we're just really seeing how premeditated Chloe's bullying is. Zoe becomes rude to Marinette to impress Chloe after Zoe admits to knowing Marinette and having met her before. Marinette is confused, and Marinette's friends want to save Zoe from Chloe because they can tell that Chloe is manipulating Zoe. Marinette then texts Zoe letting her know that the offer still stands to hang out, so that's nice. And Zoe accepts, and we find out that Chloe wants Zoe to prank Marinette by putting roaches in her locker, which is so nasty. Like, that is mean. Zoe really does not want to do this, and she ends up eventually walking away from Chloe, and she is crying, and Mayor Bourgeois comes to comfort her, so that was nice. And we learn that Mayor Bourgeois has been hiding a portion of his life from his wife and from his family, so that's very sad. And he just hides away some of the items that represent some of his passions in a cellar. So that was just so sad to me. And he allows Zoe to do the same, so she ends up taking her beautiful shoes that I love. They were so colorful. And she puts them in the cellar, and then eventually she gets akumatized. And then, of course, Ladybug saves the day with the help of Tiki Plague and Cat Noir and Kalki, so that was nice. And we learn that Mayor Bourgeois is terrified of his wife, and Zoe ends up apologizing to Marinette's friends at the meetup, and Marinette introduces Zoe to her friends, and they all hang out. And Zoe explains her little tragic backstory for us. So ultimately, I found this episode to be very enjoyable. I like the new addition. I really like Zoe. It was nice seeing a softer side of Mayor Bourgeois. I noticed that Chloe and her mother Audrey are now bonding. They're bonding over being mean. So there's some consistency there from the Style Queen and Queen Wasp episodes, because those were like 2 matching episodes. Well, it was a pair. And we basically still see Sabrina getting bossed around by Chloe, but it's getting even worse. So I definitely have a feeling that we are going to see Chloe transform possibly into an actual hero and learn from her actions, because it's like, why else are they showing Chloe if we're not going to go somewhere with her? If not, I would like for her to be removed. Like, y'all know I somewhat like Chloe. I've been rooting for her to learn and change from her actions. If the show isn't going to write her to do so, I don't really want to see her, but I feel like they will write her in a better light. But her redemption arc better be hecka good for all the stuff that she does, because the stuff that she does is just, when you really think about it, you realize how horrible it is. And that's really sad. But the way Chloe is written is like, she's written to do such terrible things to the point where it's like, do we want her to be redeemed? Like, I want her to be redeemed for the deeper message behind it, but if she's gonna be doing all these things like playing with people's food and putting roaches in people's locker, that's like going way too far. But ultimately, I did like this episode. It was really entertaining. It was kind of, you know, quirky and fun, so that was nice. Although the show kind of reused Style Queen's outfit in a way, it was very Style Queen inspired when Zoe gets akumatized. I did like the style of it, and I thought the animation was okay. But ultimately, good episode. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all here for Zoe? Do you think that Chloe will be redeemed? And do you miss Kagami? Because I kind of do. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye, y'all. Bye.